Hi everyone, and welcome to this reading vlog for the Summerween readathon. The last video I posted was my July TBR, and that featured some books that I was going to be reading for the Summerween readathon, which is hosted by Olivia Reads a Latte and Gabby Reads. Today is the first day of the readathon, and I'm super excited. So outside right now, it is literally pouring. I don't live in Florida, I live in the Northeast. It seems like one of those random super huge rainstorms that happen in the middle of the afternoon in Florida. So this is fun. So not exactly a very fall vibe going on right now. There was some thundering going on earlier. And as you can see behind me, I have a bit of a new background. We just have put in my new bed. So look out for a video coming soon showing me redoing my room and whatnot. But I haven't yet picked up a book today for the readathon. I've been doing a little bit more cleaning for my room. But I am planning to first start reading Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. This is a book that I chose for the prompt of read a book with Halloween colors on the cover, so it's very orangey, brown kind of colors, very fall, very Halloween. So I'm excited to get into this book because this is a fairly short book. I can probably get through it fairly quickly, and I think it'll be a good way for me to start this readathon. So I have been doing a lot of reading today. I got halfway through Burn Our Bodies Down, and I'm really enjoying this book so far. It is certainly full of mystery. The basic premise of this book is that there's a girl named Margot, and all of her life she's just known being with her mother. She hasn't known any other family. She's just lived with her mother in a small apartment, and she just barely even had friends at school, so really all she's known is her mother. And even that relationship isn't the best. They very easily get into fights, a very rocky relationship. And then one day she discovered a photograph of her mother when she was a small child, and on the back of the photograph she finds a phone number which happens to belong to her grandmother. So this starts to unravel a chain of events where she goes to visit her grandmother and trying to discover the history of her family and why her mother left the town that her grandmother currently lives in. So this is super interesting. So I definitely can finish this tonight, so I will update later tonight when I finish it. I also quickly wanted to share with you a little haul of stuff that I got. My mom and I went to Target and to Marshall's, and then I also got something in the mail. So I'm going to show you what I got. So in the mail, I got this candle from a shop called XOXO Sierra. There's an Etsy shop, and there's also an independent website where there's a lot more stuff that you can purchase. They've been really updating their website recently, which is awesome. So this candle, as you can see, says Writer Tears. It's really cute, and I believe the scent I got is like a pumpkin kind of fall scent because I love those scents. Alright, so let's give this candle a smell. Oh my god, that smells so good. That's like a perfect fall scent. Like I get like pumpkin and I get like kind of that clove kind of scent, and like it just smells like fall. I love fall scents with candles, so I'm excited to light this when I get a chance. So now onto the stuff that I got at Marshall's. I got this little e.l.f. eyeshadow palette because I really like eyeshadow. It's like my favorite thing in makeup, even though here I am sitting not wearing any makeup, but it's fine. As I was cleaning my room, I was going through all my makeup and I realized I don't have that much makeup because I think I got rid of a bunch of it. I wanted to get like a nice little basic eyeshadow palette, so that's this. I also found this eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. I've never seen these colors before. It's the 70 Feels palette. I've never seen this before, and I do watch a couple of like beauty YouTubers, so I've never seen this mentioned in any of their videos. I thought it was a cool find. I also got this concealer from First Aid Beauty called the Bendy Avocado Concealer in the shade 0.5 Ivory because I am pale as hell, so of course I got the lightest shade. I also got this Anastasia blush trio in the shade Pink Passion because I wanted to try this blush trio for a long time. The first time I saw it in Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and I didn't pick it up, but I was like, you know what, let me pick it up now. So I'm gonna give this a shot. And then I also found this Becca Cosmetics Refresh Kit, which has the First Light Priming Filter and the like a setting powder situation. So I want to try this out. I know Becca's going out of business as far as I understand, so there's a lot of stuff you can probably find at Marshall's, TJ Maxx with their name on it. but I want to give it a shot. Each individual makeup item I got was under 15 bucks, so that's awesome, especially because like Anastasia and Becca are like high-end, like mid-range to high-end brands, and I got their stuff for a super good price. And then lastly, I got some stuff from Target, so I went and got some more eyeshadow, and this is after I went and ordered a couple palettes from ColourPop. So I need to not order that many eyeshadow palettes, although I wanted just neutral stuff, so that's why I got a bunch of neutrals. So this is just a small little 4-pan palette that has some nice neutrals. This was like $3, which is awesome. And then I also got another all matte nude eyeshadow palette from Milani. And then the last two things I got were two things from CeraVe. This is the Renewing SA Cleanser, because I've been watching Dr. Dre, who's a board certified dermatologist here on YouTube, and she always recommends stuff from CeraVe, and my skin is doing a little bit of a struggle right now. I'm also out of my cleanser I usually use, which is from Dermalogica, so I'm like, I'm gonna give this a shot, because both the Dermalogica one and this one have salicylic acid, because I know my skin likes that because it's very acne prone. If you have acne, you will know that salicylic acid is like the recommended ingredient for acne prone skin. And also another highly recommended ingredient for acne prone skin is retinol. So I went and grabbed the resurfacing retinol serum. Dr. Dre recommends this, and I've seen a lot of people say they have good results with this, because I've tried one of the Ordinary's retinols, and that's not my favorite because it kind of just leaves my skin looking very greasy, and I don't know how super effective it is, but I know this is effective. So I'm gonna give this one a shot. And that's all the stuff that I got, so I'm gonna go and have some dinner, and then I'm gonna go and do some more reading. I'm about to go to bed, but I just want to give a very quick reading update. So I have finished Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. This book was really good. It's been the first time that I've read a book in like a day. I started this book sometime this afternoon and I just finished it, so that's pretty fast. I haven't done that in a really long time and I'm really happy about that. There's something about finishing a book in mostly one sitting that's very satisfying, so I'm very glad that I did that. As for my thoughts on the book, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. There was a veiled mystery throughout this entire book, so I don't want to say too much without spoiling many things other than what I mentioned earlier, but I did not expect the ending that happened, and the main character Margot goes through a lot of development through this book. I find a lot of her actions very admirable, and I really liked how she was written, and I overall really enjoyed this book. I know Rory Powers also read Wilder Girl, so let me know if you guys have seen that, read that as well, and how that was. I might go check it out after reading this one. So off to a really good start with this readathon. I'm super happy about that. I haven't been like super successful at readathons, so I'm very glad that this one's going well so far. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week because I have a lot of things going on this week. So tonight I didn't actually get to do any reading. I was just busy helping my parents do some cleaning, and I was doing some research for a project for my internship. So I didn't end up reading the book I had planned to today, but that's okay. I did do some reading and research. We are back for another update. So it's been a few days since I've done an update here. The past 2 days, my parents and I have been doing a lot of cleaning throughout the house because we're having a family member stay with us for a few days. And I've also been doing some work for my internship, so I haven't really been able to read very much, but today I think I'm going to get a little bit more into Horrid by Katrina Lino. I read Everything All at Once by Katrina Lino, and I really liked that book, so I want to see how she does with like this more horror kind of novel going on. So I'm gonna read this for a little bit today. This week's been a little bit busier than I anticipated, but that's okay. I have been getting a little bit of reading done. I did read about 100 pages of Horrid. So far, this is pretty good. So far, the two books I've read for this readathon, I haven't gone in with too much knowledge of what they're about. I had like a brief idea of what this is about. I just knew that I had liked the author's previous work, and it was rated on a couple of Goodreads lists. So what I can say about this book so far is that there's a bit of a creepy house, and we're getting like little creepy sounds and stuff that's happening. So this one I think has a overall like creepier vibe than Burn Our Bodies Down, although that one was very good. It's just a different kind of vibe, which isn't a bad thing. This one just certainly has more of the telltale, like, horror kind of creepiness vibes happening, so I'm enjoying it so far. So I'll see how much more I can get done with this book today, because today is the last day of the readathon. I also just wanted to quickly update, my family members signed into their Disney Plus account, so now we have access to Disney Plus and all of the content over there. So we watched Luca, which was really cute, a little bit of a weird concept, but actually overall pretty cute. I told one of my friends, you know, this was the cute Italian fish-human hybrid movie that I didn't know that I needed in my life. So it was fun to watch with the family, and it was a pretty good movie overall.